Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Wrestling Talk. The very first show of the day. And we're here with special guests, and also did wrestle for OVW, Mega
Not
Pro
this,
Wrestling.
not this, still do.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Just
Say what
wrestled
you
like
mean
all
and
over.
mean what you say. What's
Right.
good?
Also, oh, nothing much. This is the Deget Bundles. That's the right
Deget,
name, right?
Deget, the hustler, Deget bundles. When you say my name, please put the hustler first, because that's what it is. A
Okay, the
gorilla grind. You know what I mean?
gotcha.
Aggressive intelligence. What's good? And
Nothing
now
much.
you can also add to that, Monica, two title bundles. Yeah.
Okay, what are the titles you holding?
Mega Pro Wrestling. I am top of King of the Hill heavyweight champion and newly crowned with my boy Eric, the elusive one, Dark Storm, Dark Clouds, Mega Tag Champs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. So how long you hold those titles so far? How long you hold them?
This one, the heavyweight since October. We just claimed our fame on this one this past Saturday, son. Had to wrestle 3 times to become what we are, them gorillas. That's just an add-on.
Oh, okay. Mainly just like what I'm gonna ask you is like, just wrestling, mainly about wrestling and stuff like that. And plus like what got you started into like getting in
Wrestling,
wrestling?
my grandfather. Baby, can you give me that thing, that brown juice? Go ahead, but my grandfather, talk to me.
Oh,
Some
okay.
brown
So
juice. My
I was just
grandfather got
looking
me in it.
okay. So was you just like watching wrestling when you was little or whatever the
Yeah,
case
my
may be?
grandfather used to watch it all the time. So when we was settled at my grandparents' crib, you watch what granddad watching until he decided to go in the bedroom. So he was watching wrestling, football, or hockey or something, you know? So but wrestling while with him, hanging with my grandpops and him talking about me the wrestling and stuff is the reason why I'm in love with wrestling.
Yeah, probably everybody has, the passion with wrestling. Besides,
I like
the
that word you use, passion.
yeah,
That's
passion,
that's what I have, a passion. I have mean love for this game.
which is already good because we love to, have people that's on here like passion for the sport and stuff like that.
You gotta have
You know,
passion for whatever you do, not just sport, just passion in life, period. You either love or you like what you do. I love what I do. I have passion for what I do. That's why I'm climbing like I am. You like it, you just don't do it just because you did. It's a difference.
yeah, true that. Um, like, when did you like start, your training and all that stuff, getting into, into it?
Not to sound cocky or arrogant, but I was made for it. I was born in my blood with it. But I say about '08 down in West Virginia, and with this promoter named Don West, man, out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. But we train out in Shinston, West Virginia, which is like an hour and a half outside of Parkersburg.
Okay. What was your very first match of your career?
Uh, my tag partner at the time, Superman Black Onyx out of Columbus, Ohio, versus the Barbarian and this one other guy that worked for the same company named Jeremy. That was my debut, wrestling with the Barbarian.
Oh, nice. Like that's cool.
From Powers of Pain, that's right.
Yeah, yeah. I was just about to
Yeah.
say, is it? Yep, from them.
Yeah, that's the Barb. He can't say the get, so he called me, hey, Getty, Getty. That's how Barb talked to me because he can't say the get. He say Getty. Love the bar because at that time of me coming in and coming starting through my journey of this life, he sat because he was on this show regularly. Dude brought him in, you know what I'm saying? So anytime I was there, Barb talked to me and stuff. So and as I was still continuing with this company, I was merging out. Come back, Barb was there and he sit and watch my matches. And when I come back to the locker room, like much better, every time I wrestled for that company, Barb was there. He was great to me. You know what I mean? So shouts out to the Barbarian.
All right. How was the experience? Wrestling with the guy, like in your opinion?
With a bar,
Yeah.
Barb easy, man. That Barb light, it's like a feather touching you when he strike. Besides the boot, because going into the finish, I had to eat the boot. So when I turned around, his big old boot was right there. I bong and bust my lip. You know what I'm saying? So
Ouch.
after the show, I was like, for one, I ain't. It's cool. I looked at it. It was cool, like because I grew up watching him, and now I'm in the square circle dancing with him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like hurt and privilege and certification at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like besides him, Barbarian, but were there other wrestlers that sparked your interest into wrestling, or wrestlers that you want to maybe wrestle against one day?
Well, due to these legends done passed on to another wrestling life, it was more like Mantra Man. You know, of course, everybody say Hulk Hogan, regardless of what's going on right now, and seeing the losses of respect to the from the world and wrestling community. Some of them that stand firm on the situation. People with that word they use. But
Yeah.
you know, some say it, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, pass on Big Boss Man, Bam Bam Bigelow, um, Tito Santana. Um, Bobo Seville, Wahoo McDaniels, Dusty Rhodes, the legends, the one that paved the pavement. I get shouts out to those that paved the road because this what you get now. I mean, it's paving the road for the youth, our generation. You know what I'm saying? But if they know anything, if you want to know anything about wrestling, like Classy Freddie Bresci was my favorite, one of my favorite men. Jimmy Hart, Bobby Heenan, of course, a villain manager, but
Yeah.
but you got to look at those people Dr. Pritchard, Les Thatcher, people like that. You know what I'm saying? And Von Erichs and all of them. Them people like that made us want to come and do what we do. That made pavement for us. So when I go to study, I like to go watch matches like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what's old is new because they never saw it. I mean, everything ever recycled. It's just certain ones know what to look for and utilize it in their craft. That's how you become a master. You got to study the game, man. Can't just jump in the game with the rules missing, get tossed and lost. You know what I mean?
Yep. I know what you're saying. Were there like any matches that you had to say like that was like your best match you ever had?
Best match I ever had. I had a lot of those, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah, you can name a few if you want.
me and Matt Stryker had a good match. Um, Jacob Fatu and his cousins down at Gangrel spot in Miami. That was a good put on. Um, who else was it? I done had a lot of cats. Buff Bagwell up out of, and we was in Reedsville, New York. Wrestled him. That was easy work. That was easy work. Chase Stevens. Yeah, easy
Yeah.
work. Chase love wrestling. Chase, I like. Oh, me and Chase. That's crazy. That's when me and Chase. It's like a bar fight with me and Chase. Yeah,
Yeah. How long you been with OVW?
3 years.
3 years.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
remember
just
your?
now entering my third year.
Oh, okay. Um, do you what match did you like when you was in OVW?
With story,
It could be a story or like just what you were involved
because
in.
my match, I had a lot of matches, you know what I'm saying? So like the best story when we came in as tag teams, I believe our best stories was with the fanny pack party, Dustin Jackson
Oh
and
yeah, Justin Jackson,
Cal
Kyle Hero.
Hero,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, because we dragged that out almost for like a year and a half, almost 2 years with that, because it was just we had so much fun creating L and the office and Coach Doug, which is Doug Basham and Boss Al Snow. The we just had so much stuff that we ran with it and do to uplift the tag division at the time. So when we did it, you know what I'm saying? It was just Cal was a great worker. He good worker, man. Dustin is a good worker. Just when you get people that know their craft and know what they want to do, and it's like a puzzle, and you just put it together. Really, honestly, when we was doing our matches, we would just talk about certain spots, a double team that we needed to run. Other than that, our action was on the fly. You know what I mean?
Right. Was there anybody in OVW that you want to challenge yet that you never faced?
I want to challenge everybody, son. Ain't me don't back down. It don't matter who it is. Line them up, knock them down. That's the mentality I come with. Man. And I ain't got. I love my office, but I got to do what I got to do. I got 2 championships for a reason. That's at Mega. I don't care who's in that locker room. Any locker room, actually, from the Eon down back to the Independence. Put me in the circle. We gonna dance and we gonna get it on. Let's make a movie. That's what I tell them before I go out through Gorilla. Let's make a movie. You know what I mean? It's a money game, man.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Were there any like other trying to think any like other independent areas that you would want to tackle to or like try and get involved in?
And cause I don't in my tender, I done covered a lot of areas. You know what I mean? So it's only here to go in there and break necks and collect checks and wait for the man up top to call you like, yo, we got this tryout for you over here. You and your mans are just me. You know what I mean?
Right. How did you end up meeting your tag team partner? Like how did all that started?
Honestly, we had a moment to where we thought we met each other somewhere else outside of wrestling, but it was like we had a deja vu or something. But at Mega, when Will Huckabee, I don't know if you heard of him, but he out of Atlanta, Will Huckabee.
No, I haven't heard
Uh,
of him.
he when he was wrestling for that company I started out with, we went over. He brought me over to Mega, and that's where Darkstorm at the time, that heavyweight championship, Darkstorm was carrying at the time, and we just linked up after that, and been on ever since.
Okay. Besides the two titles you got currently with you right now, like were there any more titles you have won?
Yeah, the Hustler, the Gap Bundles. They got a nice title ring to it, don't it?
Yeah, that
Nah,
is a
man. When a company put a championship on me, it's for me to help the company. We over. People know we. You know what I mean? So championships is cool, but they heavy in the bag, you know what I mean? But I just like going out and reaching out to the youth when I am out there messing around, dancing, doing what I do and what I love to do best. But other than that, son, it's a passion for me. It's light work out here when you're in that ring, man. People had a tendency to overdo it because they don't know how to get over. You know what I mean? It's all character work. That's what you got to think about, son. So when I go to put on, I'm putting on for my peoples, immediately my immediate loved ones and those outside of my immediate loved ones that show me love. You know what I mean? So I put on for them. And those that hate me, I still put on. So that's a double payout. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
So
get it.
I'm just
Yeah,
going out there to see what kid I can make happy and what kid I can make cry and just brush off the adults. It's all about the youth. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Will you think of something maybe like training like some people that want to get into business someday?
I help anybody. Yeah, I do that. I don't mind talking. I have to get learned. You know what I mean? I have to have the vets talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only gonna pass down what was taught to me to get me to where I'm at to help you grow. But my grandmother and my aunts and all that, and my mom's always used to say, I could lead you to the water, but I can't force you to drink. The horse, you know what I mean? What the horse gonna do? It's like taking a horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink. You know what I mean? But I could show you, but you got to get out there and get it. You got to show me that you want it. Because I can't just be revealing secrets to war, you know what I mean? Got to
Right.
deal with those that know how to stand firm on their square and accept their knowledge and put it to use. You know what I mean?
Was there probably like any advice would you want to tell somebody that's like starting into the business and
Starting into the business
yeah,
first, keep God in front of you. Two, you gotta be dedicated to yourself and to the game. You know what I'm saying? Soak up all the knowledge that you can. Learn the ins and outs, the tops, the bottoms, the left and rights. You know what I mean? Structure yourself and just stay true to the game. You stay true to yourself, you stay true to the game. You know what I'm saying? So Just got to stay daily and work out. You know what I'm saying? Study film, man. Go to them old school films and study film, man. Study movement. You know what I mean? Les
Right.
Thatcher said in the class, it's all about the details. Study the details of things and become a storyteller, not a spot monkey. You know what I mean? Not a Gamsey. You know what I mean? And just so you know, we started that word a long time ago when we was in West V. I did, and in Atlanta, Gamsey. Get all my and I had to put it like that because I got my aunt here with me and she in the church, so I gotta watch my mouth. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I understand.
so, but that's just the way it is. Don't be a spot monkey, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell stories. That's what we grew up on, storytelling in the wrestling ring. You know what I mean? And what that made you look for after you watched it last Saturday. What did it make you want to do next Saturday? Watch wrestling. You know what I mean? That's how
Yeah.
you draw your crowd. Tell stories. Be able to tell stories. Get engaged with the crowd when you working. You know what I'm saying? It's character work, man. Yeah, it ain't about the wrestling moves. It's about the character work. Because the more you sell yourself to the public, the more response you're gonna get back from the public, and the more glory you're gonna receive. And the better you start getting better with yourself, feeling better about yourself, building up your confidence. Gotta have confidence, man.
Right. Were there anything like besides wrestling? Is there anything you think of like you want to do like in the business, or were there things you already did
Inside of
already?
it, or just overall, you mean?
Overall.
Overall, I'm a signed actor right now. I got a lot of films out. Last film I just did was God Not Dead Part 5, that which kicked out in September, this past September. Rob Wave and Chachi from Happy Days and everything. So outside of that, and I got a couple business with my sister. We in, you know. So, but other than that, man, whichever way God blow my cell, that's the way I must go. Cause He leading this path. I wouldn't be here right here. You wouldn't even be conversating right. You don't even supposed to know me right now if I told you my back page and coming to where I'm at right now. You feel me? But I'm
Yeah.
blessed. That's all I can tell you. I'm blessed. Don't ask me how. Just thank God. Yeah, I mean troublesome. Only the strong survive. Survival of the fittest, my guy. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Exactly. Another thing I was going to ask that what do you think about the future of the business as a whole?
well, as long as we got people passing down the right knowledge, it'll hold. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look what's going on. Look at the rap industry. Look at the music industry. And I ain't just saying with what happened with Diddy. It's all around you. It's all around entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Just got to pay attention. Be woke. So as long as you passing down the right things, it's the righteousness it's only prevails. You know what I mean? It's just when you become unrighteous is when everything look good like you rise, but then it spiraled down. You feel me? So just gotta pay attention. That's all I can tell you.
Exactly. Do you have any like shows that you're gonna be wrestling that's coming up that people will want to know?
Right now, yeah, I got Mega on the 15th coming up. If you down in the West Virginia area, that's the Dunbar region. Right now, I'm off for this week. Me and my man, we took a mean beating because we were just at Indiana at Rough House Sunday the next day after we wrestled for them tag championships. So, um, body kind of beat up right now, man. Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, February 15th, I believe, we in Mega Pro Wrestling. I'll be posting that on my pages and everything, and where you can follow me at on there. Um, that's it. All I know right now. Honestly, Buck, I don't be really. Hold on, let's see. He just sent me another. We got a triple threat match on the 15th, which is Saturday, down in Dunbar, West Virginia. I'll be posting that. Uh, Everybody know where they can catch OVW at, So as it goes, just pay attention when you get to the part where you ask me for where people could tag me. I let them know. So
Yeah. Might as well just answer that now. Where they can
I
tag
was
you
waiting
at?
for that. I was hoping you said that. You can catch me on social media and on Facebook at Deget, Deget Bundles, Bundlez on Facebook. can also reach me on social media of Instagram, D_Bundles, Bundlez on Instagram and at Bundles187 on Twitter. So I know April 27th, if you're in North Tonawanda, New York, I'll be appearing at BCW Buffalo Championship Wrestling. I You caught me off. I ain't my dates and everything. So them the two closest one I can remember. But like I said, at them follows where you want to follow me, I just pay attention and I'll be posting them as the days become.
Right, because like I said, it seems like you be all like over and things like that. So
Yeah.
for like the industry as a whole, because like with like other states, I have some wrestlers, not wrestlers, but like promoters and stuff work together and like maybe they do like combination shows or something like that. Do you see anybody in your area like doing like a collaboration show or anything like that?
I mean, it's territorial. You know how these players be and promoters and things, man. It's that's up to them. You know what I mean? I'm cool, whatever. As long as you have my envelope, I'm good. I don't care what you do. Just have my money. That's all I want. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna do my part. You do your half. Yeah, I mean, but one what I would like to see is OVW and Rough House could joint because they right over the bridge. I definitely that, bro, and everything because I work OVW and Rough House, so and the fans be bridging. You know what I mean? And if we just do a mega show, some mega shows, ching 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 ching. You know what I mean?
Where do you see yourself at as a professional wrestler in the next 10 years?
Ooh, sugar. I can catch that in my head. Sugar. That's the customer. Sugar. Oh man. Phew. I don't know. That's a good question, Say. That's a good question. Uh Hopefully within the next year, too. I'm looking to like to hopefully see if we got something talking over at the E. So honestly, I don't think we have too much longer in this ring thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The game is tricky. I need to charge it, baby. Yeah, so but we're gonna see what guys next. You know what I'm saying? You never know when it's gonna happen. So show me love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you
It's
ever see your?
happening,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I mean, you just gotta look at where you at. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but where everybody at that leaves to eat, they back to the independent scene, or either going to AEW. So what is it? It's a hustle game. You know what I'm saying? If you then you'll be able to survive in the E. You know what I mean? It's only when you're not a yes man is when it becomes strange. You figure me?
Yeah.
So
Do you see yourself going to any of those like top companies?
well, I mean, we had our little run stint when AEW first came out, and I mean, if I'm working with people that work with the E and they work with me on the regular, and like I said, it all depends on what guy has to say. So, I mean, that comes with networking. So if the team where I'm at is networking and then, talking or whatever, we see is they like the agent. You know what I mean? So we just gotta see what they like, what they want. But what I will let you know, I won't be no puppet. Buns his own man, Darkstorm his own man, Tony Bizzle his own man. We grown men, we not kids. You know what I mean? So we could to a point to where we talk and come to an agreement with something. But I ain't gonna be no puppet. You know what I mean?
Right. Any dream matches that you think that you want to be
Razor
involved in?
Ramon. That ain't a dream.
Okay.
But uh hmm, I would like to tangle with Seth. I think Seth and I would be a good match. I like Seth. Oh, mm, Randy Orton. That'd be a dope match. Randy Orton remind me of a man. You heard Chase Stevens from
Yeah, I
Tennessee
heard
out
of
of
him.
Tennessee? Yeah, that's who Randy remind me of. And yeah, that's about it, probably.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'm a brawler, man. I like working with beastly people, and
Oh, so brawling is mainly like your wrestling style.
yeah, I'm a brawler, son. Yeah, hit the back button on the bar, towards the wall. You pushing in? Circuit break. I'm here, bub. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I understand. Besides, dream matches and things like that and stuff like,
What's your boy name from the Samoans that Vince shoved down our throats?
oh god,
He was the WWE champion. What's your boy name?
is it Roman Reigns or
Oh yeah. See, I knew you knew that. I forgot. That's how much I think about him. But him, son. Yeah,
oh god, man, that's
yeah.
gotta
We
be a
got
good one.
that fireplace won't work. Yeah.
But
What's his name again? See, I forgot that quick.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I like
Yeah,
to work him. That's what I like. I like to work him, son. I'm not a wrestler. I'm a worker, son. I'm different. I don't wrestle. I work. I just know how to wrestle.
yeah. Was there like any like intentional like training or anything like that, or like I think you probably mentioned it that you thought like wrestling right now for you is like a breeze. So how was like the training of it? Was it like hard or was it you
Easy.
gotta get
I'm an
used to it?
athlete, son. You know what I mean? I played football and basketball. You know what I'm saying? If you're an athlete, it's gonna come easy, and that's what I meant by easy. You know, if you're not an athlete, that means you got to learn foot coordinations and learning how to move and different things of the sort, and learning how to sacrifice your body, because that's what every single person from the independent scene to the E is doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to take them certain, if you're not used to getting contact and taking hard contact, taking bumps, you're not gonna like it until you figure it out. You know, like I took one of my dudes up there to one of our trainers when I started out, my dude Chris, and he went in there and took the bump. He a fan of wrestling, but when he took the bump, he took it the wrong way and knocked the wind out of him. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
yeah,
And when he knocked the wind out of himself, he like, yo, man, respect for what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? If he knew how to properly take a bump, you would have knocked the wind out yourself. But so it's things like that. So if it comes easy when because I'm an athlete, and it's not easy, it's hard. I pay attention. I'm observant. You know what I mean? So
right,
um, once you start learning your criteria, your mastery, and know what you want to do, you know how to pace the puzzle together when you're talking to another opponent. You know what I'm saying? When you're building your structure of your match and everything. So, like we just got done wrestling the Heat Seekers this past weekend out of Tennessee. They also a prodigy of Dr. Pritchard and Les Thatcher and Tracy Smothers. Yeah, can't forget Tracy. Shout out to Tracy. R.I.P. Tracy Smothers. You know, I got to hang out and be with Tracy and everything. Before long before I met a long time ago, but also for going into his demise and everything. So them the type of people I look up to. You know what I mean? Them the true vets of the game. You know what I mean? They don't hold no hunches. They gonna tell you keep it thing straight. You know what I mean? Keep it between the lines and everything. But um Yeah, stuff like that, man. You just gotta you gotta be built for this. You know what I mean? You gotta be built for it.
Right. You said you had met Tom Pritchard before. You said.
Yeah, I did seminars with Dr. Tom Pritchard, Smoky
Okay.
Mountain out in Tennessee, Buck.
Yeah, I did met him before and had like a little talk with him. But what was he like when it comes to how he is like training wise or just talking to you?
One word, okay? Brilliant. Like a VVS diamond, yeah? Brilliant.
That's good. And like you said, like some of the training he did with some guys, think he did pretty good. Um, excuse me for a second. So what was like we already talked about, what you see yourself in the future and things like that. Were there anything in your it ain't gotta be like involved with your match or like just anything you saw that because I know accidents can happen. So were there like any
Are
like
we talking about injuries?
yeah, any like freak accidents that you've seen or that involved with you?
Well, I tore my ACL. I hit the ropes one time in the match, coming back for the U.S. Championship title for a company, and the rope snapped once I hit it against Jock Sampson's uh, and everything. But no, not really. Like I seen a guy when we was down in Atlanta wrestling and everything, and AWE, and we was in the Phantom Theater off of Peachtree, and the
Mhm.
spot that was going on, it's a opera house. So basically, you know how they have the certain balcony to the corner adjacent to the facility and the stage. He
Yeah.
went up there to do a stunt, and they were supposed to catch him, and they moved.
Ooh.
However, something happened. Yeah, and he ate the foot. That was a horrible situation. Um, but no, not really. I've been blessed not to see no injuries, nobody really severely hurt besides coming out with some tweaks and stuff on my journey. You know what I'm saying? No broken bones and none of that. But yeah, that's about as much as it can. Me tearing my ACL because the carpet and the pivot that I did, it tore my ACL and that from Atlanta and everything. But nah, I've been blessed to be in facilities and venues with people that work safely, you know. So
Exactly. Have you been in any hardcore matches?
hardcore, I don't do hardcore. I gotta keep this handsome face easy produced for filming. I love hardcore. Please, you listen, bro. If I wasn't in film and had to be on TV and different things, I do hardcore matches. You put me in a cage, I go all out. Cage matches is my favorite. I've been in four of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
which
I
one?
love.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say like out of the cage matches that you just mentioned that you done, like what was your favorite one?
When I was at OVW, you know why? Well, when I was, but the one we did at OVW, it was on pay-per-view. Everything was still cage night. And it's a the cage at OVW is double layer. So it's a high cage. At least 3 stories, 30 feet high.
Oh wow.
So it was a match with Adam Revolver. I forgot what type of match we called it, but Adam Revolver, I'm gonna tell you the finisher. Went up and Luscious Lawrence from Bahamas and Creams was going up, and he coming, boom, I kick him off me. I get up to the top of that cage. I could have went over and won the match, but then I thought I got beside myself. Went up to drop the elbow on him. Three
Oh,
story.
oh yeah, that's a
And
wow.
you know why I jumped off the top of the cage?
Why?
Because of Jimmy Superfly Snooker.
Oh yeah, because a lot of wrestlers did like follow after that. You know, the splash, elbows, or whatever. Like
But only
that's what
certain ones that jump completely off the top of a cage. Not three stories. That was what? You know, my level was different. I understand the levels that they do it now, but I believe after I jumped off that cage, I started noticing a lot of changes in the game after that.
right.
But that was the favorite night of my night of wrestling right there when I jumped off the top of the steel cage, 3 stories high, with an elbow drop on Luscious. Tag team at OVW, Beaches and Cream, with
What
my
was
man
your
Omar.
yeah? What
So
yeah? What was your preparation like jumping off the cage? Like, were you just like oh no fear or anything like that, or was there
yeah, when we
a
was
thought
called
process?
when we got to work, because we gotta be at we have a call time. Just so people know, when you add TV at OVW, AEW, or WWE, don't don't get it confused thinking, oh, we just there, show up, boom, 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 boom. No. That's our job. Like literally,
Mm-hmm.
we got a call time. Like you have a time to get up for your 9 to 5. You have to be there at work at 9, you better be there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's how it is for us at television. Joe Cellular, let's clear it, because I really ain't never heard nobody explain the business like that. You understand? Because what we do to make you happy is a job for us. That's how we pay the bills. That's how we put food on our tummies. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when we go there, like pay-per-view nights, we have to be to work at least no later by 2 o'clock. We there all night until midnight, 1 o'clock, son, in the morning. That's what they don't know. I'm giving you a little backstory of the backside of the game.
Yeah. People wouldn't. You know, they would need to hear that. So yeah.
Right. Because they don't understand. They think we just out there because all they see is what we do. They don't understand what we have to go through to
Right.
do what we do, to satisfy them. You see me? So
Yep.
just letting them know don't get confused. But like at work, like OVW, our pay-per-view, we got to be there by 2 o'clock. And however they got the night structure, we have meetings. You see what I'm saying? We got to talk to agents and different things, what we have to produce for production to put out. It's a full-time job, saying. I mean, so um, depending on, like I said before, if you know what you're wanting to do already, this and the third. So when we got there, I already knew when they told me what type of cage match we were having. I said, "Oh, I already knew what I was wanting to do." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm jumping off the top of that. Nobody go up top. That's me. I'm jumping off the top with that. So whatever you do, you do. But say that for me. So when I did that, boom, come down on Luscious, pop. Oh, crazy. You know what I mean? So everybody that was like an 8-man thing. So what the finisher was, everybody had a section of the cage started trying to crawl out because everybody was selling small. We getting up. Adam Revolver had a stun gun and hit the cage with it.
Ooh.
Everybody fell off the cage back in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Adam won the match because he hit us with the stun gun while we was climbing the cage and everything. You know?
Oh wow. Yeah, that gotta hurt. Um. Any titles that you're eyeing on
Yep,
the companies that you're at right now
yep,
besides the two you
yep.
got?
The OVW heavyweight. Yep, sure do. And that national. Hmm.
Hmm. Would you want to have like both of them or just one?
No matter. I'm going for them all. It don't matter if I can hold them all at the same time or I come across them. No matter how we got to get there, we're going to get there if we can. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Before I leave, let you go. What was the one thing you would say to your younger self, like to today, like how successful or how is it going to be for you in your wrestling career?
my younger self,
Yeah.
I told you we was going to be a wrestler. That's it. I thought about this a long time ago. I told my mama, she said, "Boy, you gonna be something else." I said, "Mom, I'm gonna be a." My mom was a wrestling fan, but she was just protective. You know what I'm saying? She was looking out for me. I'm gonna be a wrestler. No, you're not. Yeah, you gonna be something else, boy. Just maybe stop wrestling, watching wrestling for a minute.
Well, was your mom like always worried when she see you on like wrestling shows and stuff like OVW and things like that?
My mom's passed away when I was 19, son. You know what I
Oh,
mean, so her sisters see me, they watch, yeah. So everything, like I said, everything I do for a reason, son. Yeah, I mean, my people that's not here that went home to God. I do it for them. That's my energy. I do it for my youth. I do it for all the other youth. I do it for the have and has nots. I do it for the people that's living out on the streets. I do it for those that have mental disability, handicaps. I do it for them. That's my fuel. That's my energy. You know what I mean? That's why I'm
yeah,
a gorilla, son. I got a reason to keep moving like I'm moving. You dig?
right. Somebody got to pick you up here in Milwaukee so I can see you at like a
Yeah,
match or something
I be
sometime.
at Dave Hero at the Blizzard Brawl. You know what I mean? When he decided to bring me in, I'm trying to get over there actively before December because y'all winters is crazy out there in Wisconsin, son.
Yeah,
For real. I don't
yes,
even know how y'all do it in Green Bay. Set at them games. Y'all weather from Minnesota to y'all is crazy, son. Word is born. Listen, say we get this crazy weather up north in New York. You know what I mean? But listen, like I said when I was in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, y'all cold compared to a New York cold is two different levels. And then over here we use this brick. You know the red bricks is brick out here. Over here, where y'all at, y'all cinder block brick. That's a harder brick, the big gray bricks that you tie your pit bulls up with a master chain. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Y'all weather is harsh over there. So yeah, I got like I was at Dave Harrow's spot over there at the Blizzard, bro. I'm outside with Ragnar and a couple of the homies, right? We just chilling after a good night. You know what else is dope? I'm gonna tell you though, but hold on. Y'all have these freezing thermometers out there to let you know when it's freezing. It's crazy, son. I said,
yeah,
wait a minute. Do that tell you how cold it is or freezing out here? They say, yeah. I said, that's crazy, son. Can't do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's kind
But
of weird now because right now it's like 50 degrees right now.
really?
So
Oh, that's
yeah.
great for y'all then. But out there, that last Blizzard brought there before this last one, Dave Harrow had me and Ragnar from out there in Wisconsin Russell. But the dopest thing, see, when I travel, I got my two little wrestling figures in a Ziploc bag with me. It's the Demolition X and Smash,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So I traveled with him, and when I had got him about 7 years ago, I told my man, I said, "Yo, these stand in my suitcase until I bump into demolition, and they signing them for me." So they've been
Nice.
in my traveling bag since then, and like the last Blizzard Brawl before this one, they was at Dave Harrow's spot out there in Wisconsin. They there, I pops, and I automatically went right out to my suitcase. And, yeah, I gotta sign it, flick it up. That was dope. But when me and Ragnar got done wrestling, because we had curtain jerk that night, Demolition came back to ask to take photos with your boy. You know what I mean? When I already did that earlier, when I got to the facility, remember call time.
Right.
But when I got out that ring and they came back there looking for me. They literally was looking and saw me and shook me. He said, X said, did you hear that crowd out there? And I said, yes, sir. They went crazy. He said, you did your job. He said, right now you got the match of the night because we was curtain jerk. Smash was like, where your camera take? I said, I took one out. You remember? He's like, nah. So I said, I don't care though. I'll be happy to take as many pictures as you want. I love y'all. Thank you for doing what you did. He said, back to Axe. And when he said, you did a great job, I said, well, I appreciate that. And I mean a lot coming from y'all because I look up to y'all when I was coming through. That's why I'm able to do what I do. I said, but in order to be great, this is what I tell them up and coming ones, the young. In order to be great, you have to study the greats, like I said earlier. And when I said that to Axe from Demolition, he just he went silent for me. He said, you're absolutely right. I said, so I thank you. My coach, Doug Basham from the Bash Brothers, you know who that we call him coach at OVW. You know what I'm saying? I got him calling him coach because he a great coach. He was sitting there. Boss even came through. Al, he said, I was actually looking for you. Tell you, great job. It was a great match out there. Al Snow. Oh, uh, who else? Sandman came up to me. He was like, that was a great match. Just one thing. He said, you gave it too much. I said, which part? When I gave him the senton on me in the corner? He said, yeah. He was like, yo, that's crazy. You knew what I was talking about. He said, because you know how many times I say that to people and they don't know where and they just ask where? You're different. He said, you knew exactly what I was talking about. I said, yeah, I was going to take it away from him and then get into the cutoff, but I was just shining and let him get a little more shine. He like, you right. He said, but yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, and Conan, they all came up to me, shaking my hand, and my man Ragnar. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing is, Ragnar and I was talking about wanting to wrestle each other a month and a half before Blizzard Broad even came about with
Mm,
Dave. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
so it happened. So Dave coming in, me and Ragnar talking. He's like, y'all still? I said, nah, we already had this 3 weeks ago because it's already November. And when he booked me in December, he's like, nah, we already been discussed. This a month ago. We already know what we want to do. You know what I mean? We already, because we were just fooling around at this spot when we got off work at OVW at a sports bar grill. And we would just mess around talking. I was like, well, if we was in the ring, I call this and that, this and that. We already here, son. So that was the match that they came up to me on. You know what I'm saying? And everything. So I love Demolition. So it's them people like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying um they can't teach me nothing in the industry. You know what I mean? It's just the veterans. You know what I mean? I need to talk to veterans. You know what I mean? And that if you want to prevail, you talk to veterans. Veterans will get you where you need to be. Man, unless you become a puppet, you know what I'm saying? And then you start going to Diddy parties and all of that next stuff, you know what I mean? No pun intended, say. All right, I'm lying.
Okay, like one more time, where people can reach you at?
My man, you can reach me on Facebook, Deget, Deget, Bundles, Bundlez, Instagram, D_Bundles, Twitter at Bundles 187.
Okay, guys, this is the Great
And
Bundles.
watch wrestlers. Watch wrestlers on Netflix. I make cameo shots, but my man, Cash Flow, Dark Storm, Haley J, Maria, Suave, Maximo, Boss, wrestlers on Netflix. Make sure y'all check it out, Shane.
Yeah, y'all heard it, man. Go ahead and check it out. And like you say, he just mentioned where you can follow him at. The Great Bundles, thank you for being on here, and it
The
was a
get,
pleasure.
man. Then we had this discussion at the beginning before you said my name. Please add the hustler
A
first.
hustler.
The
My
get
bad, my
bundles.
bad.
See how that go together? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Please
But
say hustler before you say the rest.
the hustler,
Yeah.
the Great Bundles, is that
The
better?
get. Put the D in the get. Let me hear it. Say the get.
The get.
There you go, buddy.
All right.
Salute.
I will get it right.
All right.
But I appreciate you being on here, and you have a
Appreciate you.
good one.
You have a blessed one, son.
Thank you.
That come close this off. I don't be messing with Zoom like this. I know you're still recording me. I know you
Yeah,
hear me, buddy.
it's one of the things we get used to, and plus, it's been a while since I was interviewing people, so yeah.
It's cool. I see. She don't even know. I'm looking for the exit here. And where the escape button?
Oh, wait, no.
One more
No, wait,
time.
wait. Look, it went little, so
Here,
maybe.
it's up here. So you have to hit the escape because I was zoomed out. All right, son, love.
Love, have a good one. And that is the Hustler, Deget Bundles with a Z. So it was a fun and interesting interview. So I can't complain. And I'm sorry for you guys that was on YouTube live. Sorry I couldn't like talk, but when you in the zone like interviewing people, you just get to that focus point. So I apologize for not replying back to anybody that was on YouTube. And yes, the phone did die from doing from Twitch on WFSO 1. So glad for you guys that stick on for WFSO 2 just for listening in. So anyway, so we will have more of these like interviews and stuff going on starting Monday. This episode will be pre-recorded and it will be on Spotify and also will be on YouTube where you can see like the face to face. So that will be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. So and that'll be 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 3 p.m. Yeah, 3 p.m. Central. So you want like to check out this one? It will be on there. Um, of course, the audio will be on Spotify as well. So you get a chance, check out those platforms for like past video, like not just videos, but other podcasts and stuff as well. So you get a chance to check it out. For you guys that's on watching from Twitch, I appreciate it. Please follow us on here. We do a lot of live content, from talking about wrestling to Milwaukee Bucks, comic book videos, but mainly what we do live is like mainly just talk about the Bucks, wrestling, like with WFSO preview, and we have our episodes of course, Aftermath and After Dark. So it will be an episode of After Dark tonight. So it will be on YouTube. So you get a chance, check it out. Um, like I said, I apologize you guys for not responding, but when you're in the zone with interviewing, it just happens. So I apologize. So I will respond more to y'all. And this is not just a test run, but I think it was very successful in my opinion. But anyways, you guys check out us on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Check out upcoming shows and stuff like that. And you get a chance to check out our website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. You can look at upcoming events like in the Midwest. Also, photos we took with wrestlers. Also where we took at Bucks events and also with like Bucks players as well. And this video should be on there by tomorrow as well if you want to check it on the website as well. So it should be up very soon. But anyways, thank you guys for checking this out, watching it. Like I said, we got more to come next week with interviews and stuff and a lot of other videos we gotta do. So, this will be a channel to be. Hopefully, please subscribe. We're trying to get up to, a lot of subscribers, at least by February, at least the amount that we're trying to go for. While he is broadcast, I will answer y'all question. That's fair. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see. How can I make you a? Oh, you are a moderator. Never mind. So yeah, yeah, I gotta remember you are a moderator, so I got to keep that in mind. But once again, thanks you guys. Like I said, the next live I'm gonna do will be WFSO After Dark tonight. See, there's a little bit of things to talk about, maybe wrestling wise and all that stuff. So stay tuned. So until the next video, you guys have a good night and thanks for watching and all this stuff. I'm just excited. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one. good day, good night, wherever you're at. So see you later.